Hello friends, this is Daksha. So here today with me we have Srilaxmi ji from South India and we'll be having a discussion on Great Awakening which is leading to humanity's ascension. So मैं हिंदी में भी बात करूंगी जैसे हमारी हिंदी ऑडियंस के लिए भी समझना आसान हो.
I'm Srilaxmi Duggirala. I'm from Andhra Pradesh. I started my spiritual journey from 2008 onwards, and I worked as a biology teacher up to 2018. And afterwards, I started this spiritual journey at a full-fledged scale from 2018 onwards. So my childhood, so many doubts I used to get in my childhood, and why all these sufferings, how these sufferings will end, and what as a human being, what can I do to help Mother Gaia? Like that, I used to get so many doubts. All my doubts were answered after entering into spirituality after a few hours of understanding what is going on, why the world is so crazy, and how can we help Mother Gaia to come out of all this craziness, etc. And I have my own website, regrettorevamp.com. I have my YouTube channel, but all the videos will be in Telugu. Some are in English and some are in Hindi, but they are only guided meditations. All my speeches are in Telugu only. The YouTube channel is Crack the Belief.
Okay.
Here I am.
Great. So I would like to ask you that what is happening at present? Like why does India need to wake up now? Yeah.
My perception here, when I started understanding the matrix system, we all know that Earth is surrounded by a matrix system and Earth is under the control of matrix. And there is a particular matrix control for each and every country, basing on the behavior of the particular country's people, the nation's people. There will be certain rules and regulations for the matrix system. So this matrix system for India especially works on few principles, like the Indians will need to focus only on their living, and they cannot divert their mindset like what is going on around the world, and they are forced to focus only on their livelihood. Most of them, like 99% of the Indians, very few people will have that gene of trying to identify like what is going on. So this is the actual time. I can say it is we are in 11th hour, and even we cross that 11th hour also. Indians need to wake up. When compared with other people, like all other countries of the earth, they have wide scope of understanding things, and because they are open to many resources, and they try to understand in different perspectives. But because of the matrix fear, we are forced to live in this type of mode only. So, like from my side and from our side, actually, we are trying to give a wake-up call to Indians who are all over the world. And if India wakes up, I believe the event or the solar flash or the matrix control system collapses, the solar flash, we can easily take it because we occupy second position in world population. So that's why India needs to wake up, so as to understand what is happening right now on the earth.
Great. So what is ascension of humanity?
Yes, ascension. There are various steps of ascension of humanity, like shifting from lower consciousness to higher consciousness, shifting from a lower dimension to higher dimension. It's always a continuous process, shifting from higher density to lower density, shifting from lower vibrational state to higher vibrational state, and like this, we can define ascension in many possible ways. Like it's a shift of our energy, shift of our knowingness. We don't know who we are actually and what we are. And if you start knowing about your own self, that is actually ascension. Ascent means you have to go from one consciousness level to another consciousness. And Earth as a whole, along with its living beings, is going through this ascension portal, ascension process. It's like from decades it started, and this ascension now it will reach its peak by 2025. That's what many people are like guessing, you can say, because of their educational knowledge, like whatever sources they have, and whatever energetic changes that are happening in the earth crust, etc. So they are finding it like by 2025 the ascension portal will open onto the earth, and humanity needs to be ready, especially Indians need to be ready. And this ascension will actually make us a shift from third dimension to fifth dimension. You all are aware that we are in third dimensional earth, and fifth dimensional, or you can say higher dimensional living is completely different from this type of living. And this type of living, where we are seeing suffering, lot of suffering, right in every corner of the world and every stage of the life, human's life, we see a lot of suffering. And there is no rule actually that a person, a sentient being, has to suffer through his life. And the entire galactic society, like everywhere in the galaxy, have a right to live a positive life and a positive influence everywhere, but especially on Earth only this type of suffering is there. So as to understand all these things, we should understand ascension. So ascension is like you move from this sadness, sorrowness, lack of everything to abundance. Abundance is not only in terms of money, in terms of happiness, abundance in terms of love, abundance in terms of joy, abundance. Everywhere you will find abundance.
ग्रेट. सो हम बात कर रहे हैं कि असेंशन क्या होता है. असेंशन इज मूविंग अप द डायमेंशनल स्केल. हम अपना कॉन्शियसनेस रेस कर रहे हैं. हम लोअर फ्रीक्वेंसी फील्ड से अपने आप को अपलिफ्ट कर रहे हैं. सॉरो से, लैक से अपने आप को हम अबंडेंस में, लव में, हायर फ्रीक्वेंसीज में लेके जा रहे हैं. तो अभी एट प्रेजेंट जो टाइम चल रहा है वो एक असेंशन का टाइम चल रहा है ह्यूमैनिटी में, और हमें अपॉर्चुनिटी मिल रही है कि हम अपने आप को असेंड कर सकते हैं. और जैसे कि श्री लक्ष्मी जी बोल रहे हैं कि 2025 तक पीक टाइम है असेंशन का. तो ये इस तरह हम इस ट्रांजिट से पास हो रहे हैं और इस वक्त हम असेंड हो रहे हैं. और इंडियंस को खास करके बहुत जरूरी है क्योंकि हम बहुत ज्यादा लॉक रहे हैं इस मैट्रिक्स में. बहुत सारे ऐसे बिलीफ सिस्टम और बहुत सारी चीजें हैं जो हमें मैट्रिक्स में लॉक करते आई है शुरू से. तो ये जैसे हम इस वक्त एक वेकअप कॉल लेकर आए हैं इंडियंस के लिए, ह्यूमैनिटी के लिए, कि हमें इस वक्त उठना है, नींद से जागना है और अपने आप को असेंड करना है, अपना कॉन्शियसनेस रेस करना है. So how is humanity being stopped from the ascension process? If you can say something about this.
So this is actually a hostage situation on the earth. Like hostage is like human beings are hostages. Earth itself is under hostage situation. Since 25,000 years, there are so many control systems on earth, like on humanity, in the form of implants. Implants are placed in various parts of our body right before our birth itself. It's like a soul contract. Soul contract, when you want to come onto the earth, you should sign a signature. You should put your sign on a soul contract agreeing to the terms and conditions of the earth. Because earth is a hostess since 25,000 years under the control of dark beings. And if anyone wants to enter on this earth, they have to sign their agreement. When you sign the agreement, it implies that you will forget your origin, you will forget the source, nothing but our creator, and you will forget that you are a co-creator and you can create everything. You will forget all those things. That is the soul contract, like family soul contract. It will be there on the soul contract. As soon as you sign, and they will hold your energy bodies and they put implants in various parts of the energy body. So you will forget everything, and pituitary gland, pineal gland, everything closes. When you come on to the earth and thinking that there is a cycle of reincarnation cycle, birth, death, and between birth and death, you have to study, you have to earn, and you have to complete the family life again, die and again, rebirth, etc. It's like reincarnation cycle. But here, what we should understand is this hostage situation, as soon as it is liberated, then we will enter into ascension. We will be equivalent to all other sentient beings on the other planets of our universe, multiverse, whatever it may be. So, right from the birth, you are under the control of implants. Then, as soon as you enter here, matrix controls start. Like right from the beginning, family control. Mother says you have to do this, you should not do that. Parents will be putting restrictions that while feeding us itself, they say that see, if you don't eat properly, then the police will come and catch you. After police will come and punish you. That means that fear, right from feeding itself, it starts. Right from the brought up of our childhood, right from our brought up and right from the childhood it starts. And education system, that is one big control. You have to study, you have to gain marks, and you have to stand first, and then only you will get good job, and you have to earn money. That education system will always teach you so many things, but which are practically not useful for us in leading our life. And it will make us like run for marks. It will never ask us to run for knowledge. You are studying to gain knowledge. You are not here to produce marks. So that is another education system control. And then societal control. Relatives keep saying, society keeps saying how you have to live, and they will decide the factors. So many terms and conditions keep coming, friends, so many people, and then finally comes the mainstream media, even social media, and the newspaper, politics, government. Everyone is ready here to tell you how you have to. So many control system, even though you want to change your belief system, your past experiences will be telling you, no, if you do like this, you may be in trouble. Like that, many mind control games also will be. These many controls are there, and we have to cross and break these controls so as to step on to that ascension. First step. When you step, then you will start understanding, but that stepping should start. And so that afterwards, when you start leading your path, then also you have to be very careful about your procedure of walking the path.
ग्रेट. सो यहाँ पे हम बात कर रहे हैं कि हमारे अर्थ पे जैसे होस्टेज सिचुएशन रही है शुरू से ही. यहाँ पर बहुत, अगर हम हिस्ट्री में जाके देखें तो ऐसी सब चीजें हुई है पास्ट में कि नेगेटिव एलियंस आए थे और उन्होंने हमारे अर्थ पे इम्प्लांट्स और सील्स ऐसे डिफरेंट डिफरेंट अर्थ के ग्रिड पे बना दिए थे. जब अर्थ के ग्रिड पे कुछ भी पोक किया जाता है, डाला जाता है, तो अर्थ पे जो भी जन्म लेता है, फिर चाहे एनिमल्स हो या ह्यूमंस हो, उनके बॉडी में भी, उनके ग्रिड्स में भी वही सारे इम्प्लांट्स प्रेजेंट होते हैं. और ये सारे जो इम्प्लांट्स होते हैं डिफरेंट डिजीज कंडीशन लेकर आते हैं, डिफरेंट इश्यूज लेकर आते हैं, जिसकी वजह से हम असेंड नहीं हो पाते हैं, जिसकी वजह से हम जागृति की ओर नहीं जा पाते हैं. तो ये जो इम्प्लांट्स है डिफरेंट डिफरेंट जो ग्रिड्स में बॉडी में बनाए गए हैं, वो हमें निकालने जरूरी है. तभी हम अपने ट्रू नेचर में आ पाएंगे और हमारी जो बॉडी की एनर्जीज भी है वो इजीली सर्कुलेट हो पाएगी, हमारी नाड़ियां भी अच्छे से फंक्शन कर पाएगी. और जैसे कि मेंशन कर रहे थे श्री लक्ष्मी जी कि हमारे यहाँ पर जो हमारा मैट्रिक्स कंट्रोल सिस्टम रहा है, बहुत सारे ऐसे सिस्टम रहे हैं जो इस मैट्रिक्स कंट्रोल सिस्टम में हमें ट्रैप रख रहे हैं. जैसे फैमिली सिस्टम हो सकता है या सोसाइटल सिस्टम हम बोल सकते हैं, रिलीजियस सिस्टम और एजुकेशन सिस्टम जो हमारा रहा है, ये सब जो चीजें रही है, पॉलिटिकल सिस्टम, ये सारी जो चीजें रही है, एक तरह से ये हमें यहाँ पर मैट्रिक्स में ट्रैप रखने के लिए अब तक बनाई गई है. तो हमें ये सारी चीजों से ऊपर उठना है, हमें ये सारी चीजों से अपने आप को बाहर निकालना है, तभी हम इस माया से, इस इल्यूजन से, इस मैट्रिक्स से अपने आप को बाहर निकाल सकते हैं. So what is duality? मतलब if we see कि like we have been living in a dual world, in a duality. So how you describe duality?
So this duality is like other term we can give third dimension. Here everything will be two. like good, bad, or you have to do like this, or you should do like this, like vice versa. You can say double, like um, happiness, sadness, and then gain, loss, like that. But actually, the other parts of the creator, the creation, other parts of the creation, other planets, we don't have this duality. We don't have two. We have only one, that is soul evolution.
Oneness, yeah.
Oneness and soul evolution. Main focus is on soul evolution only. And when we focus on soul evolution, even though you are doing a mistake, you will never be punished. Doing a mistake is actually, it's a sign that that particular soul needs certain process of healing because of unknowingness. They are doing that mistake, but here we will be punished, and we will like they ask us like you are bad. They say that you are bad and you are not good, you are not perfect. You have these qualities, negative qualities. They classify as positive, negative, etc. But in other dimensions, we will be asked to go for healing because we don't know how to act in that particular moment or in that particular situation. And when we are sent for healing, then our soul gets healed and we will start walking the perfect path of soul evolution. There's no question of punishment, there's no question of duality there. Everyone will help each other's soul so as to travel the path of oneness. So that oneness will actually help all the souls of that particular dimension to walk simultaneously and evolve as a group consciousness. But here for us, divide and rule. That itself is duality. Divide them and rule them and then control them so that you separate every individual duality, everywhere duality. This or that religion, this are followed, this are followed, that, like that. So many differences in duality, which actually give us a lot of suffering, a lot of pain. And there is one famous quote here, like there is no gain, no pain, or no pain, no gain. That is, without pain, there is no gain. That itself is a very wrong teaching, a very wrong saying. You can gain everything, and for that you need not get pain. And there is no question of suffering or sadness are required for learning. Learning is never based on suffering. You need not suffer. You need not face pain because learning itself is joy. Learning itself should be with happiness. There's no question of suffering at all. So this duality of suffer, then only you will learn, and when there is pain, then only gain. All these are duality conditions which are absent in other dimensions.
Yes, yes. And this is not our real soul nature. We have been living in a dual world, black, white, light, dark. So this is not our real soul nature. We have to move from duality to oneness. So we have been living in manipulation, separation, and deception. So from those things, we'll be moving to oneness, love, unity. So अभी हमें अपने आप को डुअलिटी से वननेस की ओर लेकर जाना है. जब हम 3D और 5D की भी यहाँ पे बात कर रहे हैं, 4 डेंसिटी बोल सकते हैं, 5D बोल सकते हैं, जो भी हम हायर कॉन्शियसनेस में अभी एंटर कर रहे हैं, तो यहाँ पे हम डुअलिटी से वननेस की ओर लेकर जा रहे हैं. यहाँ पे सफरिंग नहीं है, कार्मिक लोड नहीं है. यहाँ पे हम अपने आप को फ्री कर रहे हैं, अपने ट्रू सेल्फ से, अपने हायर सेल्फ से कनेक्ट करके अपने आप को हम एक्सप्रेस कर सकते हैं. तो अभी हमें इस डुअलिटी से, मैट्रिक्स में सब कुछ इन्वर्टेड होता है, सब कुछ उल्टा रहता है. तो ये जो उल्टा एनर्जीज भी चल रहे हैं हमारे बॉडी में, भी जो एनर्जीज चलते हैं वो उल्टे फ्लो होते हैं. मैट्रिक्स इस तरह से बनाया हुआ है सिस्टम. तो यहाँ पे अभी हमें डुअलिटी से अपने आप को वननेस की और यूनिटी की ओर लेकर जाना है. तो ये हम इस वक्त इसलिए इस डुअलिटी को समझ रहे हैं जैसे हम इससे बाहर निकल सके. So if I ask you, who runs the matrix?
This is actually stepwise. It's like a pyramid. The top rulers of this matrix are chimera. Chimera are actually non-physical beings. No one saw those chimera beings with our physical eyes. So, and even when you search on Google regarding chimera, you will never find any information because Google itself is under their control. So, chimera is the topmost, we can say, entities who runs this matrix system, and below that chimera archons are there, and archons you get little information on the internet, and archons are also non-physical beings who live on etheric plane. These are puppets. These archons are the puppets of chimera, and these archons actually hold us, hold our everyday, like day-to-day life, they hold us. So they know where to trigger. You see, for example, you came across certain meditation and you want to start meditation, but if you awaken, there will be a lot of tectonic changes in the grid system of that particular country or your own place. Then immediately the archons will identify that, and they create certain conditions in your life that you will stop looking at meditation. They will make you so busy on that particular day when you meditate, and you will never be able to meditate, and you will keep postponing that meditation, and then thereby your awakening process is postponed. So that is the role played by archons. And once you understand this type of process, this type of phenomenon, then you should be able to counteract them. That is, whatever happens, whether a lot of work or a lot of stress is there, it doesn't matter. Today, at any cost, I will start my meditation. Today, at any cost, I will anchor light. Not only for myself, even for the earth. If the dedication is there, I'm not
And even light workers can be their target. Our conic
yes.
beings are attacking light workers also. Since childhood, light workers have been their target because they know that light workers will assist this planet to ascend.
Yes, if
So
they
our
awaken,
conic
there
beings,
will be a great loss to them.
yeah.
So then, if the dedication connected with the free will, remember on earth free will exists. Free will exists on the earth, and if you connect your dedication with your free will, no one can stop you. No archons, no chimera. They are actually scared of your free will. They are actually scared, and they will never touch you. And if you are fearful because of archons and chimera, that is their strong. So leave that fear, leave those laziness, and start anchoring light. Being a light worker, you are here to serve Mother Earth. And when you start doing meditation, then they will run away. No one can catch you. And after archons comes the cabal. Cabal people, elite. So we know this cabal and elite are major parts of governments.
Yeah. So
And
basically, they are the puppets. Hyperdimensional
yes.
beings and occult forces are operating through them.
Yes, and these cabal and elite people, these people like you cannot identify them. They are a part of the government, and their names are not so public. And mainly, like they control these prime ministers, presidents, and they put a strong hold on that particular country's people, that entire nation. So we can see various types of controls during this pandemic and all, and even this Ukraine war, Russia-Ukraine war, so many, and most of like the Syria war, which happened long back, and that Syria war, all these are for controlling this grid system, Earth grid system, and this cabal controls the Earth grid system, and they serve their leaders afterwards. And then under cabal, many brainwashed human beings, brainwashing beings will be working. That brainwashing is one great type of brainwashing program. It's not easy to escape the brainwashing. And if the cabal identifies that those particular humans understood the brainwashing programming and they want to come out of the programming, and that's a threat to the life of this particular human beings. Like we see many whistleblowers, Snowden, all those people are such type of people. They woke up and they are ready to wake up humanity, and that's a threat to cabal.
Yeah, true. सो इस वक्त हम ये जो भी चीजें प्लैनेट में चल रही है ये सिर्फ इस यहाँ की नहीं है, ये हाइपर डायमेंशनली बहुत सी ऐसे ओकल्ट फोर्सेस एग्जिस्ट करते हैं जो मैट्रिक्स को ऑपरेट कर रहे हैं। यहाँ पर भी ऐसे बीइंग्स है जो पपेट के जैसे काम कर रहे हैं और उनके थ्रू मैट्रिक्स में अपना काम कर रहे हैं। जो मेन थिंग है जो मैट्रिक्स में ट्रैप रहते हैं वो है फियर। तो फियर के थ्रू ही ये लोग काम करते हैं। जब फियर नहीं होगा ये काम नहीं कर पाएंगे यहाँ पर। तो एक फियर एक ऐसी चीज है, अगर हम अपने आप को इससे बाहर निकाल सकते हैं तो हम इनके ट्रैप से अपने आप को बाहर लेकर जा सकते हैं। इवन इफ यू टॉक अबाउट प्लैंडेमिक, so how is pandemic used to bring population into fear, so as to delay the liberation? The liberation is getting delayed because of whatever is going out, be it pandemic or many different things through which fear is being spread.
Yes. So this pandemic, or it's good to say pandemic. So this bioterror, like bioweapon is used. They have this idea of using this bioweapon some 11 to 15 years ago itself. They funded it. We all know who funded it. And that program, they were actually waiting for the right moment. And they were unable to implement that great reset. The great reset in terms of their own financial reset. Actually, financial reset will happen on the earth, but it is of light. But the dark also has their own idea of great reset. They were not able to implement that great reset, and they used this trump card. Actually, many such type of trump cards were stopped successfully by light forces. But this trump card, like this one, slipped out from their hands, and then pandemic came onto the earth. And through this pandemic, the dark wants to propaganda or spread the energy of fear actually. So everyone is fearful because that virus will kill you and lung infection, etc., etc. And the media, we know, it is under their control, and it gave that type of complete scary picture to everyone. I know in my family itself, like my family members are not so awakened. No one is into medication, but we see like those people get fear, and then they are scared, they are frightened, they don't want to come out of the house, they want to stay inside, and that is only for common cold virus, influenza virus, which has nothing to do with our death actually. So the fear kills them, and in this way, they succeeded actually in maintaining the matrix through the energy of fear. So they maintained it successfully. The main agenda behind this pandemic is vaccination program. So through vaccine, they want to introduce that microchip. That microchip will monitor you 24/7 wherever you go. What is your financial dealings and wherever you are, and your life, no privacy at all. Your life will be full control under their control, and thereby they want to bring that their idea of great reset. But that also failed because vaccination they were not able to succeed, and they thought of releasing some other bioweapons. Like they started it already, we all know monkeypox virus, etc. But nothing will be successful because the earth is getting the downpour of that ascension. So people believe, or many educated guess is that, many people's educated guess is that the portal will open by 2025, but the solar flares, solar cycle, the great cosmic cycle, all these cycles are like speeding up the process like anything, because the actual ascension window should be open by 2000. It got delayed, and they said it will open by 2012, and it didn't happen, and that 2012 was postponed, and now we are in 2022. We don't know when will it start, also how long this suffering has to continue. But what I see in this particular year, because 2020 itself, that year itself contains two digits of two. 2 is actually a dramatic, it brings a dramatic change. This year, 2022, that is 3 twos, triple the mark.
Six.
Triple the mark. And we have that closing of cosmic cycle, which was like 13 billion years onwards. It's continuing. It is going to close very soon. And the galactic magnetic pulse cycle, that duration is 26,000, actually 25,772 years.
Stellar activation cycle, yeah.
Yes, and solar cycle, this is 11 years. Every 11 years, there will be solar maximum and solar minimum. We are coming closer to that cycles closure also. So 3 cycles are closed. And this much energy is flowing onto the earth. And they know what is going to happen. That knows much earlier than us what is going to happen. So they have their own plan. They want to control this system. They want to have hold on this. If they cannot ascend, no one else should ascend from this earth. And that is the reason why the fear is they keep spreading that fear in one or the other way, so that the ascension will be delayed. But we turn as a light worker, we hold the light, and we were successful in turning the things in a better way. And we did so many global mass meditations during the year 2020. So many, I can almost like some 9 to 10 global mass meditations we did. Finally, the energies were towards our side. We were able to steer the earth wheel into our hands, and great awakening. It led to great awakening in various parts of the world. But that great awakening should continue even in India also. That is the reason why this program is being organized according to the divine plan. So,
True. Great. So, what is Ascension Portal 2025, which you were already mentioning now?
this is the plan. By 2025, Ascension Portal should close actually. Close for
Okay.
the earth.
Okay.
It has to close. But because of the atrocities and the suffering on the earth, and even all the galactic civilizations are watching us, because see, on every other dimension, galactic codex will be ruling. But here on earth, the local laws will be ruling. But there is a limit for everything. And because of that, the Galactic Society decided, some intergalactic or interdimensional beings have decided that the Ascension Portal 2025 will not close by 2025. It will keep open, it will remain open forever. That was the decision recently taken by Galactic Confederation of Light, and that is after divine intervention activation meditation, which we did in 2021 on December 21st, because divine intervention is that's the intervention of the source. Source will intervene directly, and no local law will stop the divine intervention. So this Ascension Portal 2025 will remain open, and the living beings of the earth, if they are willing to ascend, if they are ready to ascend, if they want their soul evolution to continue to fifth dimension, they can ascend from here directly. And if they are not willing, they have their own planets ready, Earth-like planets, 7 ready, according to Madame Blavatsky, who gave this information in her book Secret Doctrine. It's an occultistic book, Secret Doctrine. Madame Blavatsky gave, and she described that 7 planets, 7 Earth-like planets are ready, and these were actually confirmed by even scientists also. They have observed by using their own technology of observing space. They told that Earth-like planets are existing. They do exist. So they are ready, and these people who are not willing to ascend by 2025 or through that Ascension Portal energies, by using those energies, they can be shifted onto those Earth, like those planets, and they can continue their soul evolution happen. And this Ascension for the 2025 theme, like what I said earlier, the expectation is by 2025, but it can happen right from 2022 this year, June onwards. There will be like two flashes. One is a solar flash, that is an event flash, we can say flash 1 and flash 2. So event flash can happen right from June 2022 to 2025. In between this time period, it can happen. Suppose if it happens by 2023 end, by the end of 2022, then we can expect the second flash by 2025. That means that between the duration of 2024 beginning onwards, by the end of 2025, 2 years duration, people can start ascending. The light workers, whoever is willing, they can start going through that ascension process. Like they can become an ascended master, like the Saint Germain and even Serapis Bay, Master El. They can ascend like that. If the event flash doesn't happen before 2020, and if it happens by 2025, like this duration, then the second flash will take 1.5 to 2 years from then onwards, and then ascension will start from after 2025. So these are the two scenarios which are predicted by the people who are studying this ascension process since decades. But we don't know what exactly happens because it will be decided by the source. It will be decided by the creator himself. So we don't know the exact date of this event flash or even the second flash. But there are so many other options also because time is running short. And they say that both the flashes will be clubbed and only one flash and one bright out and at the same time everything because the solar cycle, this 11 years solar cycle, which was supposed to be solar maximum by May 2025, by the month of May 2025. It crossed that by the month of May 2022, like 3 years ago. Yeah. The energies which were supposed to reach the Earth by 2025 May. They reached the Earth by 2022 May. That means everything is running faster.
Speeding up. Yeah.
Yes, speeding up. And preponed. Everything is preponed.
ग्रेट सो यहाँ पर हम ये बात कर रहे हैं कि द इवेंट जो सोलर फ्लैश की हम बात कर रहे हैं तो ये या तो एक सोलर फ्लैश आएगा या तो 2 सोलर फ्लैश हम एक्सपेक्ट कर सकते हैं तो यहाँ पे श्री लक्ष्मी जी हमें एस्टिमेटेड एक डेट दे रहे हैं कि या तो ये साल में एक आ सकता है और दूसरा 24 स्टार्टिंग से लेके 25 एंड तक सोलर फ्लैश हम एक्सपेक्ट कर सकते हैं और ये जो सोलर फ्लैश आएगा ये एक जैसे हमें हायर डायमेंशन में शिफ्ट कर लेगा और हर एक जन को जैसे इस वक्त चांस मिल रहा है चूज करने का दिस इज अवेकनिंग इज अ चॉइस कि किस तरह से हम चूज कर रहे हैं और जो नहीं मेक इट करेंगे जो नहीं कर पाएंगे तो वो उस पर्टिकुलर फ्रीक्वेंसी के हिसाब से अर्थ लाइक प्लैनेट्स जो एग्जिस्ट करते हैं वहां पे जाके जन्म लेंगे जो इस वक्त असेंड नहीं हो पाएंगे वो वैसे ही फ्रीक्वेंसी में फिर से अपनी जर्नी स्टार्ट करेंगे जैसे इस वक्त उनकी फ्रीक्वेंसी चल रही है तो इट्स ऑल फ्रीक्वेंसी गेम हम जिस तरह से अपनी फ्रीक्वेंसी जैसे जैसे रेस करते जाएंगे वैसे वैसे हम हायर एनर्जीज को लेते जा रहे हैं और ये असेंशन पोर्टल 2025 ये ओपन ही रहने वाला है ये ऐसा पोर्टल है कि हमें अपॉर्चुनिटी दे रहा है असेंड होने का
Actually, like suppose if the people who are not willing to ascend because their soul evolution is in primary stages, they will be evacuated. There is no question of them. They will be evacuated and they will be shifted to the other Earth-like planets.
Dimension, yeah, Earth-like planets. Okay.
Like planets. There is no question of death and there is no need to worry for those people also because even in our family, I said earlier, my family is also not awakened. So what will happen to them? They don't die. They will be shifted onto the Earth-like planets during evacuation. Evacuation process will be there.
So if you can explain what is this evacuation process which
Yes.
you are talking about at present? Yeah.
Yes. So actually, after event clash, suppose if the clashes are two in number, first one event clash is as usual, like financial reset will be there, and banking system will be closed for a period of 15 days, and afterwards, when they get reopened, we will start having a new financial system, and we will lead our life. So after that event flash, by seeing the changes, because free energy technology will be released and all space technology will be released, it will be made public now. Like Tesla technology, everything will be made public now. People will understand there is no question of the pharmacy and all alternate healing therapies are available, and transport system also will be in a better way, all these things. So people will start seeing these changes. The normal people who are not meditators, who are not light workers, who are not stars, suppose if they are interested in coming into this path, in choosing this path, and they want to ascend along with us before the second flash comes, they are all welcome. But even then, some people are not willing to come because it is their soul evolution is at a very early stage. They are young souls. You can say young souls. They are not so much advanced souls. So then they have an option of choosing that same old this type of life on different planet. And the difference between this planet and the new planets which are existing, like new Earth which is existing, is they don't have that Kapal matrix control, this type of matrix system over there, and they can continue their life on that planet by evacuation. What is the meaning of that evacuation? You know our star friends, Pleiadians, Sirians, Andromedans, Arcturians, etc. Those people will be coming onto the Earth before the second flash arrives, because the second flash will bring galactic tsunami, because the primary anomaly which is existing on this earth should be wiped out according to the source intervention. The source plan is that, and the source intervention is nothing but it will trigger galactic tsunami. And that galactic normal tsunami itself will cause a lot of harm. So this galactic tsunami means the waves are tidal waves will be so huge that nothing will be able to remain on the earth. So during those tsunami waves, before that galactic tsunami comes, everyone will be shifted. Suppose you are ready to ascend, you will be shifted onto Pleiades star system for the healing and continuation of your own ascension process. And the people who are not willing to ascend, they want to continue this type of life on other earth, then they will be taken by the mothership, that is called evacuation. So there are two steps. One is ascension, another one is evacuation. So the young souls who are not willing to ascend, they will be shifted onto the new earth, this 3D type of earth only. But that is physical body wise. Everyone will be shifted, like no death, and they will be taken like from this place to that place by mothership. That is called evacuation.
So along with the physical body, we'll be moving.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Like we are moving from this place to your place. Suppose I'm here, and if I want to come, I will take a flight and I go. In the same way, they go from this planet Earth to that planet Earth by mothership.
And this will happen on the basis of our frequency state.
Yes, everyone will be shifted. Everyone will be shifted, and as you said, frequency state, they will be shifted to their own particular frequency having Earth.
Okay, so this will happen between
First
if you
flash
can
and
get the
second
estimated.
flash.
Okay,
Like,
yes, okay.
like just before galactic tsunami. See now the magnetic energy, like the Earth's magnetic energy is decreasing faster, because the galactic magnetic pulse is decreasing faster. When galactic magnetic pulse is decreasing, Earth's magnetic energy also decreases faster. The decreasing Earth's magnetic energy, galactic magnetic energy, will trigger physical pole shift. Physical pole shift will happen for the Earth, and that will trigger the changes in the Earth crust. You know, core, crust, mantle will be there for Earth. So Earth crust will keep changing. So that will trigger the earthquakes and tsunamis. Those are called galactic tsunamis. But before galactic tsunami comes, either evacuation or ascension for human beings. And all beings will be shifted. No one will die.
Great, great. So how we can step in the golden era along with Mother Gaia? If we can give some tips how we can do this shift, how we can step up into this golden era, or along with planet Earth, along with Mother Gaia, because planet Earth is ascending. That is why we are ascending here.
Yes, yes, yes. So, if you choose the path of ascension, if you choose the path of entering into golden era onto the earth along with Mother Gaia, then you should start doing light meditations, light work. You should be a light worker. Like you need not go out and do anything. You should every day practice light meditations, and these light meditations are available. Plenty of light meditations, guided meditation audios are available in English, Hindi, Telugu, and various languages of world. Almost like 44 to 48 languages of guided audios are available on Cobra blog. Cobra's blog is a 2012 portal blog. And We Love Mass Meditation. There is another blog called We Love Mass Meditations. So We Love Mass Meditations frequently publishes what all meditations required for anchoring life under the earth. See, for example, now Russia-Ukraine war is going on, and the peace meditation for them. And suppose anywhere any outburst of any disease, and another guided meditation. So different guided meditations for, remember, for planetary light anchoring and personal light anchoring. Both will be there. So you can do for your personal soul evolution, and even for helping Mother Gaia also. There are planetary level meditations. There is one meditation, Rainbow Flower of Life. Rainbow Flower of Life meditation will be conducted every 4 hours. Like no one will conduct, the guided audios will be available. They will give the timetable, like which time you have to do if you are interested. Like every day 6 times, interval of 4 hours. Why am I specifying this Rainbow Flower of Life meditation? This meditation duration is 11 minutes 11 seconds. And this meditation actually counteracts the matrix. It will reverse the matrix energy. That's what we need. So when you do this 11 minutes 11 seconds meditation, it will actually counteract the energy anchored by the matrix, so that matrix will become weak. Flower of life grid you will be visualizing. It's all visualization thing. So that you can do. And when Cobra announces, Cobra is is a person with his pen name, and he announces global mass meditations whenever are required based on particular specific conjunctions, star conjunctions, etc. So we work for all those things, and that meditation duration will be 20 minutes only. And recently we completed on 21st December 2021, we did divine intervention meditation. So that divine intervention meditation, first time in the history of Earth, a meditation clubbed with a petition. Right? We want divine intervention. There is a petition raised by Cobra, so that 1,44,000, you know that magical number of 1,44,000 light workers. So if we get a signature of 1,44,000, our galactic friends, our star friends, are observing everything. They observe us. They observe what is going on the earth. So they want to consider how many people are really willing for divine intervention. So Cobra raised a petition, and it crossed 1,44,000 signatures before that date of 21st December. And if you are really interested in signing the petition, you can now even also sign, because the petition is still active. And that is divine intervention, requesting the source to intervene in the earth situation. That's actually a call for our galactic contribution. So we request the source to intervene by signing one petition where just say yes, that's it. And if you want, you can write your comment. And if you want, your name can be published, or in an anonymous way, you can leave it also. So that petition is still alive. You can sign. And then food also. See, there are like matrix controls us through food also, like fear-based food, like non-vegetarian. So all that is like duality. So if you want to ascend, you want to get a light body, you should become a vegan at least, a raw vegan, a fruitarian, vegetarian. It depends on you, like your choice. So diet also should be a high frequential diet. When the diet helps you like to raise your frequency, automatically your body will start moving from a carbon based body to crystalline based, which is required for light body activation, light body process, and then keeping your emotions updated. I say updated because you have to update your emotions according to the increasing frequencies in the earth, according to the changing the dimensions of the earth. You should not go along with your emotion and along with the 3D
We
conditions.
need to process our emotions and observe the thought patterns. Yeah.
Yes, and to achieve all these things, even you can use various crystals also. Crystal consciousness helps you a lot to speed up this process and maintain a healthy diet, healthy living style, and keep connected with earth, keep connected with the nature, spend time with nature, avoid mainstream media. I prefer this a lot. I stopped, like my family stopped watching this television and mainstream media since 2011. We stopped it. And but you can update yourself by observing a proper source of social media. You can maintain all these things. So these are some tips by which you can raise your vibration frequency levels.
Great, great. So I'll just attach these meditation links in the description. So whoever is interested, they can go ahead and do these meditations because जितना ज़्यादा हम मिलकर ये सारी चीज़ें करेंगे एक साथ, तो उतना जल्दी असिस्ट होगा इस प्लैनेट को असेंड होने में. तो हम जितना मिलजुल कर मास लेवल पर ये सारी चीज़ें करेंगे, पर्सनल लेवल पर भी ये असेंशन आपको देखना है, अपने पर्सनल लाइफ की रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी लेना है, इमोशंस की रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी लेना है, अपने डाइट की रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी लेना है कि किस तरह से आप डाइट रख रहे हो, किन चीज़ों से आप अपने आप को सराउंडेड रख रहे हो. और साथ ही आपको मिलजुल कर भी ये सारे कलेक्टिवली भी हम जितना करेंगे उतना इजीली हम असेंड हो पाएंगे. If we talk about galactic beings, ascended masters, so how are they helping us at present?
So
And why can't we see them? Many people ask me that why we cannot see angels, why we cannot see archangels. Like you were mentioning now that we will be in coming days, in coming years, we will be able to interact with them, aliens and all. So how are these things going to take place?
yes, these aliens, I call them as star friends, galactics you can call. Like all these galactic civilizations, they do exist because you cannot deny their presence because God is not crazy to create life only on the earth. And he cannot create other planets without life, useless planets. So everywhere life exists. And so all other planets are inhabited by their own kind of civilizations. Why we cannot see them is because of this hostage situation. And the chimera threatens the galactic confederation of life, the ascended masters, in one way that if anyone wants to interact with human beings, they will start a nuclear war or they will start some kind of disruptive mechanism here. Anyway, all those other types of toplet bombs and all those were removed actually, but this is a threat, hostage situation. That's why you cannot see an ascended master. But when you do light meditations, you can connect with them at energy when you increase your vibration. And when your vibration reaches their vibration, they can communicate with you. And divine intervention meditation and divine intervention meditation actually opened that portal, saying that when certain limit is crossed on any planet, if the dark crosses or the suffering crosses certain limit, even the galactic confederation will not keep quiet. They have every right to intervene in the situation. They are actually waiting for the right moment. They are actually waiting for the right moment because we have opened the portal on 21st December 2021 conditions are right, they will collapse this matrix perfectly, and the primary anomaly will be removed completely, and we can meet our aliens, our star friends. We can interact like you and me are interacting with each other at the same
Wow.
time. This is a virtual one, but we can actually physically interact with them. And remember, you are going to become an ascended master. That is called ascension. So when you ascend, you will be ascended master.
In our
That's it.
avatar self, yeah.
Yes. So all possibilities are open now. Only thing is your personal decision to step onto this. I request all Indians to consider this.
And if we talk about Galactic Federation of Light, also then what I have heard that there is some infiltration going there
Yes.
itself. So how we can discern from these things, like what is right and what is wrong? Because we need to practice that discernment, especially when we are going in spiritual path. So how we can discern between negative and positive?
I agree 100% with you. Yes, infiltrations are everywhere, everywhere. And discernment is the main key. Like you should understand from your inner guidance. And remember, any experience when you get, either during meditation or in your life, if that experience is helping you to evolve soul evolution, then that is a perfect experience and that is light. And if that experience or that energetic contact with aliens is not helping you to evolve, and soul evolution is not helping you. Instead of that, it is sucking your energy. That is a fake alien. Fake alien. This is actually another plan of dark fake alien invasion. It's the last one.
Yes.
Yeah, fake
Yes.
alien invasion. But the recent development is even light also infiltrated into Gaia, the topmost dark. See, even when they know how to play the game, we know even in a better way because we are light. We are smartest. So even light beings also infiltrated into Chimera and they are doing their own work. Hopefully, like fingers crossed, and they complete their work and they even flash arrives on the Earth.
Yes. And positive aliens will never manipulate and control us.
Yes.
They will honor our free will. So that can also be a difference between this. And yeah, yes, yes. And if you can just give us a glimpse what life looks like on New Earth, how the life will be in New Earth, which we are trying to build, which we are trying to create collectively. It's not like just one person's business. It's like collectively we are creating New Earth. Yeah, collective consciousness.
Yes. The new era, new earth life will be like full of fun, fun loving, and then fun creativity will be there. Whatever you want to do, you can do. And when I say this point, many people ask me, then that makes you a lazy person. No, it will never make you a lazy person. Lazy is the concept of matrix. Because you know that you are working for your soul evolution, then you will never be lazy and you will do whatever you have to do for your own soul evolution and personal evolution. So creativity will be there, fun, and then the family system will drastically change into soul family system instead of bloodline family. See, here only on this earth, this matrix controls through bloodline family, but everywhere else, soul families will be living together, and soul family system in island of light, soulmates, twin soul, all these terminology, soulmates and twin soul matrix again, it actually spoiled the energy of those terminology by using in a different senses. But all those true energies will be brought back up. Then the reunion of soul families with the proper understanding of how to go about the soul evolution. It's all compassion based and kindness. And then everyone will be helping each other to evolve in a better way. It's a group evolution. Each island of light will have its own evolution phase, and accordingly it will be evolving. And and we will be helping many people to ascend, to evolve also, because we are on this front row light workers. So we will ascend and we will show them the path, and whoever is willing, they can come down, and you will see beautiful landscapes and water and many healing technologies, all crystalline built houses, and various beautiful sceneries, beautiful creatures, beautiful style of living, everywhere, like no pollution, basically no pollution,
Wow.
and very lovely atmosphere and fun filled, love filled, happiness. There's no question of money, basically. And replicators are the machines which will give you whatever you want. See, suppose you want food and you can feed that into replicator and it will produce the food whatever you want. You want an ornament, you feed that programming into that replicator, it will give you that ornament, and in that way replicators will be installed everywhere so that there is no need of struggle for earning something, struggle for earning money, etc., and so that you can focus only on your soul evolution. And it will be nice, it will be beautiful. Which we are all
Beautiful. So we can conclude our session on this beautiful note. And it was really wonderful having interaction with you. And I really wish many can benefit from this.
thank you so much. Victory of the light.